In this video we're just going to be looking over this old Sony DSC-W50 digital camera. It comes with the box has been opened, but let's look it over, and my goal here is to look this over in the level of detail that you would want to look over as you are making the decision whether or not to buy this. And so here on top we have manuals. They are some sort of quick start guide and some warranty card and some brochures, a CD, and then the full manual. And then we have the battery charger, the cord, and the camera in this little package here. And slide that out. You can see it does have a few scuffs and abrasions on it. Still has the sticker on it. It does work, and so I'm going to turn it on here, and then we're going to look at that. There's the back, and if we just put something out here to look at, we can see that it will look at that. If we set it for macro focusing, it will focus on that and beep. And if I actually take a picture, let's set the flash to go off too. It looks like it is. Okay, so now it took that picture. The zoom works. In and out. And shuts off properly. It has a little place here where you can connect a cord if you have the right cord. Now the cord that's with it does not plug into that, it plugs into this connector on the bottom. And I did use that to transfer photos, and that feature does work. If we look in here, here's the battery. It's a Sony G. And a memory card, which is a Memory Stick Pro Duo. It's a 1 gig card, and so that comes with it. And a whole bunch of the pictures of the camera, of the camera accessories, were taken with this camera, just as demos as well as some others that you'll see in the listing. So, all in all, a fairly nice example of the Sony CyberShot DSC-W50. It's got a viewfinder, which most cameras these days do not have. And if you want, you can even shut off the display. In this case, it's making me do the setup. That's something I should mention, is that this camera, every time the battery door is open and the battery becomes disconnected, it forces you to go through this setup screen where you have to enter the date. And that is probably because there's a little battery inside that forces, well, it's supposed to maintain the date, and it no longer works. So you have to go through that every time if you want the date to be correct. There's no replaceable battery from the external part of the camera that I can see, so it's a component inside. Anyway, as I was saying, it does have this little viewfinder, which is usually not included on cameras anymore. And if you want, you can even shut off the display so that it is dark. So when you take a picture, I think you can shut off that beep too. So you can just take pictures and not have them show up. If you want them to show up, they will.